If I were to ask you about this, that a child goes to elementary school and then they study, they take some material. Once they go into junior high or high school, the teacher who, let's say, is teaching them, or the school that is educating them, when they go to high school or they graduate, they go to college, by giving them a new program, are we changing our mind in terms of education, the standards of education? Or is it the case that since they're more prepared, we're taking them to a new level? We believe that God dispatched many prophets for humanity to guide them. With every new prophet, now humanity was at a higher level. For example, when God sent Prophet Abraham, peace be upon him, the father of the monotheistic religions, and he educated the people about God, about religious values, he raised their level, their standard. Then came Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and he raised them even more with Holy Scriptures, the Old Testament. And then God sent Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him, to complete that task. It's a completion, where you go from one stage to a higher level to a higher level. We believe that the final message of God was Islam, with the Quran. It did not negate previous religions. It accepted them, it acknowledged them, and in fact, as a Muslim, you have to acknowledge those prophets and the Holy Scriptures, the original ones. But Islam took it to a higher level, because now humanity was more advanced, more prepared for a tougher type of fasting. Because the Muslim fast is the most rigorous, because no water involved. Yes, the Christian fast was 40 days, but it was less difficult than the 30 days of fasting from food, from water, and 8 other activities while one is fasting. So it's not about God changing his opinion, for God never does that. But it's about God has a gradual process, has a process for religions, that they go through completion, their level is now raised higher, the bar is now raised higher, and we believe the final message that completed all religions was the message of Islam. And hence you'll find the Quran making references to previous prophets and religions. In fact, Prophet Jesus, peace be upon him, is mentioned in the Quran more than the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family is mentioned. The Prophet is mentioned by his name 4 times, whereas Prophet Jesus is mentioned at least 25 times. As a Muslim, we recognize previous prophets. We have so much respect for them. There is an entire chapter in the Quran dedicated to the mother of Jesus, Mary, peace be upon her. An entire chapter in the Quran that speaks of her glory, of her high status, of the miraculous birth of Jesus as he had no father. The Quran documents that with amazing detail. Detail that you will not even find in some historical records or even the Bible that we have today. As the Prophet received this revelation from God. So God, He delivered the final message of Islam as a completion.